Hi and welcome back to Joe Talks Cars, and welcome to a totally different car, a first for the channel, but here we have an Austin Healey 3000 Mark III. It's an absolutely stunning car, as you can see, and it's been rebuilt by the guys at Murray Scott Nelson. I'll put all their links in the description so you can find the garage and connect with them on socials. But yeah, this car, I think you'll agree, looks absolutely beautiful. It's undergone a full restoration, everything has been replaced, it's been fully resprayed, and the interior totally redone. The car came to them from America, where it had quite a poor restoration, so they had to start again, and it's been worth it. Just look at it sat here on Oliver's Mount race circuit. It's quite a thing to behold, and it's getting some serious looks as we've been driving it up and down here, and as we've taken it round, it's been getting a lot of interest from people. So if you want to see this car in person, you can actually do that, because this car is going to be taken to the Birmingham NEC for the Classic Car Show on the 11th of November. So you can see this car up close and appreciate how stunning it is, because I don't think for a second my camera will be doing this justice. You really do have to see it to notice all the details, all the chrome being perfect. When you look through the grille, everything is just immaculate. This car has covered practically no miles since it's been rebuilt, and it's more or less a standard car, aside from a few different things such as the slightly better roof. It's got an easy fold roof, and it's got a side exit exhaust, which sounds amazing when you sat in the passenger seat. So like I touched on a little bit earlier, this car has been fully rebuilt, and that includes this amazing 3-litre straight six engine. These cars claim to produce around 150 horsepower when they were new, and after being out in this a few times around here, feels like it produces even more. There's every chance, because things have moved on and it's got the latest things fitted to it, and it sounds absolutely glorious. But when you look around inside this engine bay, all the little wiring, every little nut and bolt is just perfect. The engine cover is like a sort of a black crackle paint that you find on cars of this era, and it looks stunning. But yeah, this engine bay looks better than any new car I've ever seen. It's just perfect. So jumping inside this amazing Austin Healey 3000, straight away, I feel too big for it. My head is above the windscreen, and I can only imagine what would happen if you had an accident in one of these. It feels absolutely tiny. This is a total departure from my normal cars that I feature on this channel. Normally we're dealing with Porsches, Audis and that type of thing, and more modern things. But early viewers of this channel will remember that I did used to have a 1977 MG Midget, and this, although this is a much better car and totally different league, it has so many similarities. Mostly the size of it. You sit really low, the windscreen is real small and very close to you, and the steering wheel's huge, which you do need because this car, of course, does not have power steering. But the thing to talk about the inside of this Healey is the restoration, because as you can see, everything has been restored. This car is pristine, and I think with cars of this age and cars that have been restored, it's the interior that gives it away. It's the interior that gives away the quality of the rebuild, and this one is just absolutely stunning. The seats have, of course, been redone, the carpets have been replaced, every single switch you touch feels brand new. And although this car has left the garage over a year ago, it's done barely any miles. The owner never managed to drive it, and it stayed almost as good as when they left it. They do say that this car is better than new, and I don't doubt that for a second. There's no way these things left the factory in this standard. This quality of a rebuild is something to behold. It's absolutely stunning, and I feel so honoured to be able to be taken out in this and have a little sit in it and spend some time with this car, because it's one hell of an experience. And honestly, the amount of attention this car's getting, there's cars going past slowing down, you know, it's drawing in a lot of attention, and for all good reason. It looks beautiful, sun shining, roof off. It's amazing. But unfortunately, I can't drive this car due to insurance, which is understandable, but we are taking it out for a little drive. So here's a first start of the Healey. exhaust is just down here, so it sounds properly crazy. Of course, there are seat belts. It's not a requirement to wear them in a car this age. And to be honest, I'd probably rather be thrown clear of the car than be in an accident. The sun is directly in my eyes, and obviously there's no sun visors, not that there would be any use, but yeah, we're taking this car for a drive round Oliver's Mount race circuit, and it sounds incredible. It's such a small car, but it's got some power as this, 150 horsepower, but I don't know if anyone can even hear me. It's so, so loud. There's even a back seat. I can't imagine what it'd be like to sit in that. You can just hear the exhaust burbling down in that corner. Like I said, I don't know if you'll be able to even hear a word I'm saying, but honestly, this thing is incredible, and it feels really quick. I think it's because you're so low down in it. You literally sat on the floor, and I'm actually holding the camera above the windscreen out towards the front of the car. That's how small this thing is. I mean, yeah, tiny, tiny little thing. They just don't make cars that sound like this anymore. Not at all. But like I said earlier, this car is actually for sale. So if this is something that you're going to be interested in, make sure you check the links in the description out. I'll put all the details for the car in there, including a link to the website and all the social media for Murray Scott Nelson, because it's been an absolute pleasure to come out today and enjoy this car. And I think anyone that's going to buy it is going to absolutely love it. So I think we're about to pull over, so what I'm going to do is sign this video out. But I just want to say a massive thank you to Murray Scott Nelson for giving me the opportunity to come for a ride out in this car and have a walk and talk and share it with you all, because what a car this is. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.